Yo, how's it going, bro? Welcome back to another video. Sorry about the camera settings. I don't know why the camera settings are so like dark. This is the only way I can get it like good lighting and also, with good frame rate. I don't know, but usually like it isn't this bad. Like, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I just kind of wanted to just chat. Like, I want to make some other videos that just interest me a bit, just, a bit of chatting and all that. But yeah, so I don't use TikTok at all. I think it's a complete waste of time, and it's actually very likely that if you're watching my video, I'd make a good bet that you probably don't use TikTok as well, or at the very least, you think TikTok is very like cringe or annoying. But for me, we could go into the whole thing. This is a channel about Linux, so we could be like, oh, FOSS and privacy and 100%. TikTok really is just some like Chinese, like it's some Chinese app that definitely is spying on you. You probably have seen the videos where it's like the Chinese version of TikTok, like it's like promoting like good values.
They show you science experiments you can do at home, museum exhibits, patriotism videos, and educational videos. And they also limit it to only 40 minutes per day. Now, they don't ship that version of TikTok to the rest of the world.
And then the US, like the Western version of TikTok is just like girls shaking their asses and all that. So I don't want to like kind of go into that. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm really trying to get a lot more like spiritual, a lot more just, closer to God. So trying to avoid those kind of imagery. Obviously I'm not perfect though. But I think one of the worst things about TikTok is, and also like I used to use TikTok, like I used to like post content and stuff. And I remember I was trying to like kind of grow an audience there as well.
KFC flour prep. This is the result after. This is what it sifts out. And that's it.
Just completely different. Like this was like a couple years back, like 3 years ago, I think. Like 3 years ago, roughly, yeah. And I was just posting like basically like very like gay content. Like I'm not like genuinely like I was making like gay jokes, like haha guys, like I don't know, it was very weird. Like I'll have some on the screen or whatever. It's kind of weird era for me. But one of the worst things about TikTok, in my opinion, is your attention span. It just gets destroyed. And today, like it's like even right now, I'd say my attention span is really not as good as it could be. I don't know, maybe like I have ADHD or some shit. It's really bad. I think it's really bad for what like it naturally should be. And I've done things to make it better as well. So it's not easy. I don't know if anyone would get this. So like alongside like TikTok, like just destroying your brain and all that is just a waste of time. Like I remember like I'd get home, it'd be like 3 o'clock. I lay down on the couch and I'd be scrolling, blink, and it's 5. Like just 2 hours gone like that. And it felt like nothing. It actually felt like nothing. And if you try and like close TikTok and just sit in silence, it's like your brain is filled with noise. Does anyone get that feeling? Like that's what I have a lot. Even not just from TikTok, honestly, just from over consuming content. If I watch like a lot of YouTube videos, especially because YouTube videos nowadays are very like hyper edited with all this like stimulating stuff, your brain just feels like cloggy. And if you guys have that, my recommendation is try meditation. Meditation actually is one of the only things that really calms down my brain. Especially like, start out small, but I did 20 minutes of meditation just before. And when you really get into that flow of just like where you barely feel like you can like feel the blood pump through your arms, it's like very crazy, but it's a good experience. It's a very good experience, I can't lie. And that's the one thing that is able to calm my brain. And honestly, like as I'm talking, like I'm thinking that I think I watch too much YouTube, and I think honestly YouTube probably causes your attention span to be as bad as TikTok or as Instagram. Even like, Instagram Reels and like the Explore page, I count that, like it's all the same thing. The more I'm thinking about it, it's all the same thing. So you have to be very careful. Because although, TikTok, it's like a couple seconds long or, however long, and you're scrolling and, it's like a lot of different content. It's probably the worst. That's probably the very worst form. If you're still watching YouTube, you have to be careful what YouTube videos you watch, because I'd actually say just YouTube videos that are hyper edited. Like I'd say like if you're watching this video at 1x speed, it's still somewhat damaging your brain, because think about it like this. I still edit my videos, like I make jump cuts and stuff. It's still like unnatural. It's still like a little bit jumpy. if that makes sense. Although this video, like, I'm not trying to like, you know, put myself like up on a pedestal, but it is probably less like one of the least bad forms for your brain. Probably the best form is like podcast at like the natural speed. That's a conversation. There's no like, there's very little editing, if any. Conversation, completely fine. As soon as I feel like you start getting more like hyper condensed, and just so you know, I'm the kind of person that watches everything on 2x speed. I like to be like efficient, but I notice that like sometimes I just put on 1x speed just because I feel like my brain just gets like you can't understand. Like, it's not like an understanding issue. It's just like there's too much going on. Honestly, this is all anecdotal. It's not like I have the data or science. Maybe there is some science that says, you know, what I'm saying, like hyper edited videos, even like if it's like a long YouTube video or whatever, but if it's like very like hyper edited throughout it, like I don't know, like compilations or like stuff like that, then I genuinely believe it's probably just as bad as TikTok. It's like the same thing at that point. And if you're thinking like, well, why is it bad if my attention span isn't that good? Honestly, it's just, if you want to do anything that's going to be profound in life, you genuinely just need like a good attention. If you have a good attention span, if you can sit in silence for a while and be okay with that, you can do something great. Honestly, that's the only thing that you need. Thinking about it like this, there is so much wisdom to be had in books, in reading. If you don't read, you should read. But honestly, if you like consume a lot of TikTok, if you consume a lot of YouTube, a lot of Netflix or whatever, you might not be able to read. Like, genuinely, you might as well be like functionally illiterate. Like, you might literally be able to like read, but if you can't like read the sentence without your brain like going away and you just can't focus, then are you even literate? Like, do you get what I mean? Like, you're basically illiterate at that point. So try and read. Like, honestly, reading is also a form of meditation. Like, if you can just try and focus, like reading, prayer, meditation, these things, that will help fix your attention span. And if you do that and avoid, honestly, just content, like, it kind of sounds annoying, but entertainment is just really bad nowadays. You know, I don't want to be that guy like, oh no, you should have no entertainment, like no fun. But it's not like I'm saying you can't have fun in life. You should have fun. You literally should have fun in life, genuinely. Because if you die, what's the point? If you die, like, obviously heaven and hell, like this, that, we can go into that. But I think at the minimum, you should have some kind of fun. The highest form of fun, I think, is fun, like social fun, like having fun in a social group. But that nowadays is kind of hard to do. Like, it's not hard, but it's harder. It's harder than usual. Because back in the day, like, you didn't have all this kind of entertainment. You would, like, if you wanted to have some fun, you were at home, like, doing the work or whatever. Then you go to your friend's house. Hey, let's go do something, you know, whatever. Like, oh, call up your friend. It was way less available. And there was way less, there were a lot less ways to communicate with your friends back then. You couldn't just like hop on a game and just chat shit for like multiple hours. Like, that just didn't happen. And again, I'm not trying to act like I'm above this. I am still like right now, this is what I'm really struggling with. Like, I'll be playing Fortnite with some new friends that I made for hours. Like, you know, I'm not like, it's 10 o'clock. I'm like, oh, you know, just get on, chat shit for a bit. And then it's like, boom, it's 3 a.m. Like, it's bad. It's bad. And the thing is, for me, this just messes up my entire schedule. Like, it makes it a lot harder to like wake up and then, okay, let me record these. I need to record 2-3 videos. I need to, or edit 2-3 videos. Makes it way harder to do that. Again, I'm ambitious. So I have a lot of things that I want to do. Like, for example, I want to create a course. I want to write a book. Like, these are 2 things I really want to like get done by this summer. Can I do it? I don't know. I think I can maybe get the course done, but again, am I putting in the work for that? That's the thing. It makes it very hard when you got all this entertainment around you. And honestly, it's so good today. Like, I genuinely, the entertainment today is so good. It's really hard. And honestly, I'm willing to believe that some people just don't care. But how I've been is that I've had periods of hyper productivity, like such insane productivity, and I get so much done. That is genuinely the most fulfilling. Once it's all done and just like doing it, that's the highest state of fulfillment, I think. Because you're actually getting, and especially when you see the results, you're like, okay, I'm actually getting shit done. That's the best. So when I go from a state of like hyper productivity, like very good, like I'm getting a lot of work done, I'm achieving what I want to achieve, to a state that's way lower than that. A state where, sure, I'm having more fun, you know, I'm social connecting with friends, and I'm getting entertained, and I'm not bored, sure, that's all fulfilled, that's all satisfied. But the things that I actually want to do, the things that I actually want to achieve, is not getting done. And because that's not getting done, because I've got all the entertainment and stuff, but the things I actually want to do is down here, it doesn't matter. I feel depressed. And maybe I'm willing to bet that a lot of people, if you maybe experience what I've experienced, that you would feel the same. I remember as a kid, I didn't care. I could play Minecraft like all day. Like I remember one day I woke up, I probably had breakfast, I got on Minecraft, and then I was still in my pajamas by the end of the day. It was like 8 p.m. and I didn't eat anything. I didn't care. Like I could just play. And I didn't that was fulfilled. Like that was fulfilling. It also makes it a little bit hard to make these videos in a way that I genuinely, like, if I'm being honest, entertainment, like, again, I'd say entertainment overall is just bad. At least the entertainment today. Maybe like older forms of, I don't know, you just need to be very careful. That's what I'd say. Like, I'm not saying you can never watch another YouTube video again in your life. No. You just really need to control it. But also to control it is very hard because it's so stimulating nowadays. So because of that, I try to make this channel more educational. I want people to like watch my videos and gain something out of it. I don't want it to just be like mindless entertainment. Even if like some videos seem like that, it's hard. It's a balancing game, because if I make more mindless entertainment, I mean, think about it like this. The most popular YouTube channel, I think Mr. Beast, or one of the most popular YouTube channels, Mr. Beast. And this is no shame, like this is no shade at him. He's a very good businessman. I have to say. But objectively, his content is very just like mindless. You just watch it and, giving away like $62 million or whatever. Like I don't watch the videos, so I don't know what he does anymore, but I don't watch the videos, so I'm not 100% sure. But that is the most mindless content in the world, genuinely, and it does extremely well. More educational videos, not so much. I want to try and achieve that balance. Like, you need a bit of entertainment and education, but it's a hard balance. Do you get what I'm saying? But honestly, yeah, I kind of rambled there. But that's why I don't use TikTok. It's very bad for your brain. I'd say, honestly, it's just bad for your brain. Genuinely, it's very bad for your attention span. Preserve your, like, if you, like you right now, who's watching, if you want to do something great, again, the attention span and how much you can do work is going to be the ultimate thing. Everything else does not matter. Your intelligence, it doesn't matter. It only matters how much you work. Think about it like this. If you want to make 10K a month, that's actually a very good amount. Like, that's 120K a year. That's very good. Extremely good. Now, 10K a month in a business is considered bad. That's considered like not a failing business, but it's just like, that's very like low. It's like, if you're only making 10K a month profit for a business, that's like, okay, you're like still like, you're just starting. So think about it like that. To get to that point, like you're just starting, you just need to put in the work. Like you don't even really need to like be super smart or anything. That's the point I'm trying to get. I still, like, I'm not making 10K a month. That's my goal. But think about it like that. If you can, like, obviously, it's not like you're going to have, like, mansions or anything. But you can live a very good life. Very good life. And, again, it's not super hard. It's 100% achievable. I know it's achievable. I've seen people literally achieve it. Like, when you see people achieving that, or even better, and they're about the same intelligence as you, then it's literally like, you could cope and you could be like, oh, he's just so much smarter than me. Or it's like, no, he's probably the same intelligence as me. Maybe even if there's a possibility I'm even smarter than him. It's just like, okay, how much is he working compared to me? Like once you start thinking about it like that, then you can really achieve your dreams. So essentially just delete TikTok, bro. Just stop breaking. Delete TikTok, bro. Just stop wasting your brain. I'll say this. Unless you're making money from TikTok. The only time you should actually consume entertainment, or if you're going to consume entertainment, better way, if you're going to consume entertainment, try to make money off it. That's the smartest way, honestly. Thinking about it like this. The GTA 6 trailer came out. You could just be a normie and just watch it and analyze it like 100 times. Like, think about it. I remember I used to do this with my friends. We'd watch a trailer for a game that were very hyped. It was Elden Ring. And I think we just analyzed every scene. Like, we watched it like 100 times, and we watched it like very slow and analyzing this and that. Bro, do you know how many YouTube channels do the same thing and they get like thousands, if not millions of views, especially if it's a big trailer? I'm sure like right now, if you did like GTA 6 in-depth analysis, the guy literally just watched the trailer a whole bunch of times, noticed what he, like, tried to find what he noticed, looked up what other people noticed, put it together into a video, and boom, that's like 1 million views. That's a couple $1,000s you just made. Especially GTA 6, like that's so, like that's free money. That's free money. Think about it like that. You can do that. So just think about it like this. What are you doing often that kind of is like a job? Like for example, like are you just like randomly analyzing game trailers? That's a job. That's a job right there. Do you read a lot of books and just like randomly write summaries for yourself? That's a job. That's literally, like honestly, YouTube genuinely is one of the best careers. You just need to find something that you already do and how you can apply that into YouTube. Do you just hang out with your friends and just like shit talk and just laugh a lot and just random funny things happen? That happens with me. Me and my friends will go out, do something, and just random stuff happens that is just like actually unbelievably funny. I'm not lying. Like I think me and my friends, we have to start a YouTube channel because that is money right there. So again, if you're going to do something for free, or if you're going to do something that's entertaining and it's fun, make money off it. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, comment. It helps me out. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.